Welcome back to TechVibes. Is your favorite app not working the way that it should? Is there an app that you have tried to open recently and it gives you a shutdown message? That is right. Unfortunately, some more apps are being shut down. Some apps are no longer working the way that they should. We have seen this for many years in the streaming world with these apps shutting down. But the good news is that there are always replacements. There is always going to be something that does work. These apps shut down for a handful of reasons. The number one reason is that the developers quit. They try to put time and effort into these applications, but unfortunately, it is not their day job. Number two is legal pressure. And number three is that the servers just get shut down. So, with that said, I am here to give you all the updates. I am here to show you what apps actually work. And in today's video, I am going to be showing you exactly what apps I deem as the best replacements for these apps that are getting shut down. If you are ready to see what apps I am talking about, how to get them, and where to find them, sit back, grab your remotes, and let us begin. Alright, you are sick and tired of your favorite app not working. Maybe an app that you have tried to use came up with a message that the app is no longer going to be kept up with. There is going to be no more updates, and you are looking for the best alternative apps, the best replacement apps, and you are looking for what actually works. Let us just go ahead and jump right in. Now, we are going to start off with a step that many of you already know. So, if you already know this process, go ahead and skip the video to the part where I show the apps. For those of you who do not know what I am talking about and you are just looking to get some free applications on your device, so that you can watch brand new movies, your favorite TV shows, sports, live TV, and so much more, no need to fear. The best replacement apps are here. Let us go ahead and jump right in. The first thing that we are going to want to do is go to this magnifying glass. I am going to go down with my remote, and the very first app that we are looking for today is called Downloader. I will go ahead and throw it on the screen as I type it out. As you can see, I have only typed out the first letter, but it comes fully spelled out for me right here. So I am not going to type out the whole thing. I am just going to go right with my remote, go down, highlight it, and click on it. We want to make sure we grab this orange application right here. I am going to click on that. Then, I am going to click my center button one more time. Right now, that downloader application is downloading and then it is going to install. When it is finished, it is actually going to try to open up that downloader app all by itself. But we need to go to our settings first, so I am going to click my home button. I am going to go to these three dashes up here and go all the way down to settings. Click on that. Then I am going to go over and find my streaming device settings. Now, if you have an older model device, yours could say My Device, or if you have not done an update in a while, yours could be located somewhere else on the screen. Let us go ahead and open it up. We are going to get a screen that looks just like this. However, on my screen I have something that says Developer Options. Now we are going to need Developer Options, but if you do not have it already, don't worry, because it is so easy to get where you are already highlighted on about. Go ahead and click on that. Then you will see that your device is highlighted. Once you see that your device is highlighted, click your center button on your remote several times. As you can see, I get a message that says no need, you are already a developer. But if you did not have developer options yet, yours would say congratulations, you are now a developer. Now that you are a developer, we can hit that back button on our remote. We can go down to developer options and open it up, and highlighted is ADB debugging. Now underneath it currently says off. We need to enable that to be on. Again, so simple. Click your center button on your remote one time. Now that it is enabled on, we can go down to Install Unknown Apps, open that up, and there is that downloader application that we just installed on our device also saying off. We also need to enable that to be on. So just like with what we did with ADB debugging, we are just going to click our center button on our remotes one time. Now that downloader has been turned on, we can go find that app by clicking our home button. I am going to go to this long list of applications right here, and I am going to go to about the middle of the pack. Now you see, like I said, Downloader ended up in the middle. There are some apps after it and there are some apps before it. Now, typically any applications that you install on your device, all of them go to the very end of this list. Downloader is the exception. Let us go ahead and open up Downloader. We are going to get a screen that looks just like this, and you are going to see a red cursor on your screen. That red cursor can move right, left, up, and down with your remote. Now we want to take that red cursor and we want to put it up in that white search box with our remote until we cannot see that red circle anymore and that search box is highlighted yellow. Until we cannot see that red circle anymore and that search box is highlighted yellow. Once you have done so, we can go ahead and click our center button and it is going to bring up this keypad. Now, Downloader serves as a web browser. You can look for any address it is that you would like, but for today, for this process, we are looking for one specific address. I will throw it on the screen so that you can follow along. Alright, as you can see, I have gone ahead and highlighted that next button. But if you need to pause this video, if I am going too fast, you would like to catch up, or you just want to take the time to make sure that you have spelled that out correctly, that is totally fine. When you are ready, we can go ahead and click that next button. When you click that next button, we are going to be at this page right here. Hit that down button with your remote, and then you will see that a cursor appears once again. Then we want to go down ever so slightly, not too fast, until we find this box that says Download APK Android. Now, you want to make sure that red circle cursor is somewhere within that rectangle. Once you have done so, we can go ahead and click on it. We want to go over and click Install. And as you can see, it is giving us the option to open up that Unlink app that we just installed on our device. But you see, there is an option that says Done. I actually want to go over to where it says Done. And once you have done that, we can go ahead and click on it. And it is going to pop up an unnecessary installation file that we just do not need on our device. So I am going to go over and click Delete. And then I am going to go over and click Delete one more time. Now that we have deleted that unnecessary installation file off of our device, we need to go back to our settings. So I am going to click my Home button. And as a friendly reminder, I am going to go back to these three dashes. And I am going to go all the way down to Settings once again. I am going to find my device options. Yours could say My Device or be located somewhere else on the screen. Let us go ahead and open it up. I am going to go down to Developer Options. Click on that and open up Install Unknown Apps. Now, highlighted is that Downloader app which we enabled on earlier. But if I go down, there is that Unlink app we just installed on our device, and it currently says Off. Well, with what we did earlier with Downloader, we needed to enable that on. Same thing with Unlink. So, I am just going to click my center button one time. Now that Unlink has been enabled on, we can go find that app by clicking our Home button. I am going to go down to this long list of applications. And as I mentioned earlier, outside of Downloader, every app goes to the very end of the list. So let us scroll all the way down to the end to the Unlink app. I'm going to open that up, add a new library. What store are we going to be visiting? Where are we going to be finding these free applications? These are the best replacement apps for these apps that no longer work. Maybe you have got apps on your device that you have been using for years, and all of a sudden, they are throwing error messages. They are not working the way they should or the way that you want them to. Let us click our center button. Click it one more time. It is going to pop up this keypad. What this keypad is asking for is a code to get into a specific store. Today I'm going to be bringing you to my very own personal app store where I have inputted over 50 applications. That is right, over 50 applications. You know, this video is all about the best replacement apps. Well, guess what? I have got over 50 options. If 2 or 3 apps do not work the way that they should, or maybe your favorite app does not work the way it should anymore, guys, I have over 50 apps to choose from. Now, before I just hand out that code to get into my store so that I can keep making videos just like this for TechVibes, we can all keep getting free entertainment. Once you are ready, I will go ahead and throw that code on the screen so that you can follow along. Alright, once again, I have gone ahead and highlighted that next button. But as always, if you need to pause the video, if I am going too fast, you would like to catch up, or you just want to make sure that you have typed that out correctly, that is totally fine. When you are ready, we can click that next button. When we click that next button, it is going to bring us to this page right here. Now before we can continue, I need all my viewers and all my subscribers to understand why it is that you must use a VPN when using these third-party applications not found in the official App Store. Now we will talk about that a little bit later, but once you understand that message, we can go ahead and click our center button. Then we are going to find this arrow right here. We are already highlighted on it. Go ahead and click on that. Then you want to click on this file. Welcome to the Digital Vault. This is my store where I have over 50 apps. You will notice right here all the applications are ordered alphabetically, but if you scroll down, you will notice that they are all categorized. For today, I have gone ahead and made a fresh example selection, and the very first application that I have highlighted here is the IP Vanish VPN. It is the most important application we are going to install today. It is not only going to help us unlock these third-party applications, but it is going to help us stay safe, secure, and anonymous. Now, depending on what country you live in or what internet service provider you might have, a lot of the time they are putting restrictions on you and throttling your device. Oftentimes, you open up these third-party apps and they prompt you to use a VPN. So, to stay safe, to stay secure, anonymous, and to overcome that internet censorship, let us go ahead and grab IP Vanish. I am going to click my center button, click Download. I am going to click Install App. And again, I am going to go over and click Install. And just like that, we are back in the store. Now, if your favorite app is no longer working, or maybe it is not your favorite, but you use it every so often and it is just throwing an error message, I have got applications that are working 100%. There is no need to worry about an error message popping up. We are going to start right here with Cinema HQ. Cinema HQ is such an amazing app. It is easily in my top 5 apps. Cinema HQ has a little bit of everything, including movies, TV shows, live TV, and sports all in one place. Let us go ahead and grab Cinema HQ. I am going to click my center button, click Download, click Install App. And again, I am going to go over and click Install, and we are booted back to the store. Let us go over here to Flixoid. Flixoid is a great application if you are into movies and TV shows. It has got hundreds of options for each. Brand new movies, older movies, brand new TV shows, and whatever it is that you are into, Flixoid probably has it. Let us go ahead and grab Flixoid. I am going to click my center button, click Download. I am going to click Install App. And again, I am going to go over and click Install. And back to the store we are yet again. Last but not least, I want to go all the way over to where it says Streamflick. I cannot brag on Streamflick enough. It is an amazing application just like Flixoid with hundreds of movies and TV shows. I wanted to give you guys plenty of options. We have got 3 great applications here for movies, TV shows, sports, and live TV. Maybe your favorite app had movies or live TV and you are looking to find a replacement because these apps are getting shut down left and right. But as always, my job is to keep you updated. My job is to show you what apps are still working just the way that they should. Let us go ahead and grab Streamflick. I am going to click my center button, click Download, I am going to click Install App. And again, I am going to go over and click Install. And for the final time, we have been booted back to the store. The reason I say that is because you are already in my store, and I have over 50 apps available here. You don't just have to grab these specific applications right here, but if you are looking to get just a little bit of everything, these apps right here are just right. Please feel free to browse my store, see what other apps fit your entertainment needs, and see what else might interest you. You can find them in their respective categories, such as movies and TV shows. Now that we have grabbed our VPN to stay safe, and we have got 3 of the best replacement apps for those apps that are not working, let us click our home button to find them. We are going to go to this long list right here, and as always, we are going to scroll all the way down. I want us to stop right here on my store icon. Now you notice how we had to press our home button, go to the long list, and scroll all the way down. Personally, I do not want to have to scroll that whole list every time I want to open up an app. So, to make it easier on everyone, I want to show you a quick trick. We are going to start right here with the Unlink Store app. Hold that center button with your remote. You are going to see some options come up. I want to go down and click Move to Front. We are going to do that again with IP Vanish. Hold my center button, move to front. Cinema HQ is next. Hold my center button, move to front. And again with Flixoid. Hold my center button, move to front. And last but not least, Streamflick. Hold my center button, move to front. Now I am going to click my home button. And just like that, those apps that we just installed on our device are front row, front and center. You no longer have to scroll that long list of apps just to use the application that you want. Every time you turn on your device or press your home button, they are the first few applications that you see right here, making them easily accessible. Now, I know you are super excited now that you have got your apps on your device and you are no longer worried about what app is down, because trust me, these apps work. Now, you are eager, you are excited, and you are ready to open up the apps and find out what they have to offer. But I never open up any of these third-party apps without turning on my VPN first. So, let us go ahead and go over to IP Vanish right here. I am going to click on it and open it up. We are going to get this screen right here that says sign up and log in. Now, if you do not already have an IP Vanish account, that is totally okay. I will make it super simple for everyone to get an account. You can go to the official sign up page or follow the instructions on your screen. While you are on the IP Vanish website, you can learn more about why it is that you need a VPN and why it is such a smart choice. You know, some people have problems with a movie not working right, a TV show buffering, or an installation process failing. And that is usually because your own internet service provider is putting restrictions on you and throttling your device. I always ask if they have turned their VPN on, and once they do, 9 times out of 10, their problems are fixed. Once you have picked a plan and you are signed up, IPVanish is going to email you a confirmation so that you can sign in. I am going to sign in now and I will be right back. All right, you have signed up, you have logged in, and you have got your account ready to connect to the VPN so that you can start checking out these new applications. It is so easy to connect to the VPN. You are going to see this green rectangle that says Connect. We are already highlighted on it, so let us click our center button. And if you get this pop-up, you just go down and click OK. Then you will watch your connection status update to green. Once it is highlighted green, you know that you are connected to the VPN. You are going to stay safe, secure, anonymous, and you are going to overcome that internet censorship. Now, you will notice down here, there is a gear icon. If there are any settings within the VPN that you would like to change, please feel free to visit that icon. If you would like to change your server location, you can visit the server list icon right here. You will also notice on your screen where it shows your connection time. Now, we are always going to remain connected to the VPN unless we click that disconnect button or we turn off our device. With that said, I am going to click my home button and we are still fully connected to the VPN. And as a friendly reminder, there are those apps that we installed today, Front Row and Center. You no longer have to scroll. Everything is easily accessible. Well, your VPN is on, you have grabbed the apps that you want, and you are ready to indulge in great entertainment. So, I will not hold you back any longer. That will conclude today's video for TechVibes. If you enjoyed this guide and want to support the channel, please drop a like down below. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the setup, make sure to leave a comment down below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Finally, if you want to stay updated on what apps are working perfectly, smash that subscribe button right now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.